Hey, how you going? And sorry, that was my neighbour. We're on a walk. Most relationships start off positive, and then as the ingredients of each person begins to mix, things can change, and they can change for the better on the one hand and for the worse on the other. Come on, Hank, please. These are the unpredictable aspects of the ingredients of each person. It's hard to work out what is going to come out of the blend, because the funny thing about humanity is, in the dimension of relationships and things like this, they always start on a positive. Even come on, even when you, good boy, even when you, oh, stay there, good boy. Even when, sorry viewers, even when you start off on a good note, on a fantastic note, it can turn in several different directions that you may not be able to predict, directions that just don't add up to the way in which things started. And a lot of people have insecurities and underdeveloped characteristics that manifest the wrong way when they meet someone that has more value than themselves, that represents a value that they never thought they could attain. And this can turn bad. What you'll find is these people begin to disintegrate in their security levels because they're punching above their weight. They can turn paranoid, jealous, and this will all manifest against the relationship, because people don't like to feel as though they're being controlled, or as though they're being watched or stalked, because this is what can happen when somebody lands somebody that is not what they thought they would be able to attain. You've seen, and I've seen, instances where people have even murdered the other person by way of their insecurities and inabilities to navigate a relationship with somebody that they never expected to get. And this happens a lot, particularly if people don't admit that they're inclined to drink or take drugs or this kind of thing. And as they settle into the relationship, the restraints start to come off and the alcohol and stuff starts to kick in. This causes all sorts of aggravation and torment, which people can't tolerate because it doesn't constitute a presentation, a self-presentation to the other person that shows decency or respect. Consequently then, the other person, the person that this person is with, begins to lose respect. And come away from there, please. This is the beginning of the end for many people as they start to how can I put it, devalue themselves, which devalues the relationship. That's how I can put it. Which is very reflective of narcissistic behavior. And this happens a lot. And it damages people because now they're bonded to the person. The person is disintegrating one way or another in front of them. They're trying to put value into the relationship. That value is being taken for granted, which means the person is being taken for granted. And then, of course, the next thing we know, people start to get damaged and traumatized. And this can be problematic in so many ways. It's not funny. And of course, people end up, in some instances, not being able to recover. Now, it sounds like the same old story, but it's not. It's tricky. It's always different. It never really manifests the same way, but has the same tendencies. And of course, people get harmed. If you're in a situation like this and you may need help or something of that nature, reach out to someone you can trust, a neutral person, and try and find a way out of the relationship if it's come to a point where there's no resolve. Try and leave as peacefully as you can, as quickly as you can, and go no contact. If there's children involved, keep that contact to a minimum. Let's go, please. And never, ever